All right, hey everyone, welcome back to the recap room. We are on episode 10. Can't believe we're already at 10.
10's a great number, double digits.
Yeah.
And most podcasts don't make it past the first few. So to make it to 10, I think it's an accomplishment in my book.
Yeah, we're feeling good, feeling cool with our sunnies on today.
Yeah, we're recording during the day, so it's a little different.
I'm gonna take them off soon.
Yeah, I probably am.
But
well,
today,
I'm right directly in the sunlight. I'm gonna come out of here. I'm cooking,
Crying.
overheating like a laptop right now.
Cry.
You know what? Simmer down over
it's
there.
You know what? It's like you're like glowing. Over
You
there.
think so?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I need all the help I can get. But
so today we're gonna dive in a little bit, kind of doing a little bit of a would you rather situation, real estate edition, obviously.
Chicago real estate edition. I came up with this idea this morning, and I sent a text. I said, everybody come up with 2 to 3 ideas. So
I
that
did.
We'll have
I was right away. Sasha stole all my ideas and then was like, no, I came up with them.
Well, I said come up with 2 to 3 ideas. I come in, I'm like, all right, everybody have 2 to 3 ideas. Gordy's like, yeah, I got one, and it was the one Sasha came up with.
No, that was
No,
I
it
came
was
up with.
Gordy. I said Gordy came up with it. You weren't listening.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you were selective listening because you're like, oh, I'd rather not give Gordy credit because why give me credit?
Why give you credit?
We don't want
It's
to.
easy. You're the punching bag. You're the team punching bag.
Do you see this?
But I love those you need windshield wipers for those
seriously.
sunglasses. Holy sh!
Dude,
Those things are
so
huge.
sick.
What?
My phone's buzzing. All these girls keep calling me because I'm wearing these.
How long have you had those
I
sunglasses?
like yours.
Thank you. I just got these. I got these
Those
for
are
free
nice.
at the eye doctor. No free ads, but my eye doctor. If you go there for a yearly prescription refill, you get free cheapy sunglasses.
Those are prescription ones?
No, they're not prescription.
Well,
Do
then
you have glasses?
Well, I wear contacts every day. I'm blind.
I didn't even know that.
Oh my god!
Wait, you have glasses?
I've been wearing
No, I knew
contacts. I've
that.
been wearing contacts since like the
so
second grade.
you are a beta then.
I mean, I'm
I got 22/20
I'm
vision.
more of an
Beta.
alpha than you, but like, yeah,
No, you're
maybe a
not.
little bit.
If I was 6 feet,
Watch
life
out.
would
I'm
be
alpha
over with.
of the group here.
6 feet with those sunglasses.
6
watch
feet,
out.
22/20 vision.
20. What's 22/20?
Better than
vision?
20/20.
20.
It's better than
I
20/20.
thought 20/20 is the
I don't think
best.
that.
There is something better than 20. It's 22/20.
You know what you need is.
You need a mute button. That's what
I
you
don't
need.
even know.
That's what you
Too
need.
much.
Dude, I love these like you guys don't understand. One time I went to Oakley and I customized my own sunglasses
Can I
there.
see
And wait. You didn't
Yeah.
get those off the shelf. You customized those ugly
Not
motherfuckers?
these ones, but I have another pair that I was like for my birthday. I'm like I want to customize
Hey,
Oakley sunglasses.
Sasha, turn. I think Sasha looks better in them than you.
I feel like I'm wearing a helmet.
Those give pretty good protection.
I literally feel like I'm gonna like go. On
And
a boat.
Gordy looks like a grandmother in those.
Those are my like mom sunglasses.
I like these. These are actually really nice.
That's fine. Well, we can switch.
You got to clean them though. Can I have my
Wait.
bag? I'm really uncomfortable. Like really.
We have to discuss this weekend because I have some good stories
Okay.
from the weekend.
Let's
But
go.
Gordy, you start us off.
I
The best stories happen in the summer because
I
there's
have
more going
no
on.
good stories from
I'm
the
loving
weekend.
summertime right
Well,
now.
yeah, well, you're just a workaholic.
I literally worked all weekend. I did not stop. I do have one cool
But
story.
you love it. Light it. Tell us. I want to hear it.
I played Monopoly on Saturday night. That was a
Oh,
blast.
that's awesome. That sounds like so much fun.
I'm so sick. I lost though. I took a huge risk.
Hey, but that's
I
still
don't think
work.
I've ever finished a game of Monopoly.
I don't think anybody's ever.
I play
truly
Monopoly
finished
and
a
Risk.
game
I
of
play them
Monopoly.
fully through. Like I don't stop.
You don't stop
Who
until
did
you
you
own
play
the board.
with? Like
Himself. Yeah. Gordy's like, I played a game of Monopoly with myself on Saturday.
No,
and it
like
took
I
36
genuinely,
hours.
I don't have any cool stuff from the weekend because I literally, not even bragging. I just did not stop working.
No, I know, Gordy. I
literally was
will
nonstop.
say, like you've been. Everybody here has been working hard, but Gordy's definitely been like running around, and part of that is also due to the fact that you live in the suburbs. So that's an extra hour and a half,
Drive.
2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours with this construction of commuting each way.
Yeah.
So that adds on to it. So
Yeah, I'm
good
not that
on you.
cool.
But those sunglasses still may need to go. We
I
may
did
need
go
to
for a
burn those.
run.
Yeah, you have been running. You've been very physically active.
I have been.
You know, mind, body, spirit. That's what we're about here
Yeah.
at the recap
Yeah.
group. Sasha, how about you? How was your weekend?
it was great. I've been having a good summer.
Oh.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what?
so happy for you.
I'm happy you're
it
having
would be
great
a
summer.
real shame if you didn't have a
yeah,
good
because
summer.
if Sasha wasn't having a good summer, then we're definitely
worse.
not having a fucking good
yeah.
summer.
You think my summer's going to be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I set the tone.
Yes, that's
No.
true.
Tone setter. Vibes guy.
She's the tone setter.
This weekend, what did I
trendsetter.
do? No, I worked pretty much during like the day.
Yeah.
This weekend, but then that afforded me
The
The
night.
evenings.
You have to.
So
Yeah.
am like I mentioned in our last podcast, I'm moving with a new roommate. Shout out Hannah.
Shout out
guys,
Hannah.
We just hung out, did a little girls' night. I cooked dinner with my friends Friday night.
Yeah.
Saturday night I hung out with my new roommate, and we just did another girls' night.
Did you guys go to a live one?
No.
Corey
I did
loves
go to a
talking-
cool place though. We went to this place called Grapes and Grains, and it's like a piano bar.
Oh,
So
very
they like
classy.
take requests and like play piano. And
Are you
just have,
confused by
like-
what that is, Gordy? By the look of
Whoa,
by that
grapes and grains.
by that
Wouldn't that be
bamboozle-
like a plant-based, like you walk in, they immediately like dump granola on you?
No.
No.
Grapes for the wine and grains, maybe like a little charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's very chill.
interesting.
You would like it, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, it's very chill. Like you sit.
Oh, perfect.
But some people were.
I would like it. Well, you go there and you sit. Well, that's good. That's a good start. I'm glad we're sitting and not levitating.
No, some people are dancing too.
Oh, well, I like that too.
Yeah,
I like
so you
that
could
too.
like
Yeah, you can move around a
Mr.
little.
Suave.
Yeah, I could get up.
You could do
a
what I do.
little-
Is when I dance at bars,
The
my
step-
move is like
the step tap.
No, robot.
Oh,
Ooh, yikers.
yeah. Nah, I wouldn't do that ever again. Yeah, maybe don't.
I can't do the step tap because I'm always offbeat with my step and clap, so then I just stick to the robot because you can be offbeat the whole time.
Well, that's the purpose of the robot, is that there's really no rules to it.
Play to your strengths, not your weaknesses.
It's a good
I
point.
wish he was joking, but he's not.
Grapes and Grains, though. Is it in West Loop?
It is in West Loop. It's
All right, if you're looking for a nice bar that you can actually sit at.
Yeah.
Wild
you do have
concept.
to make a reservation though.
But you have to make a reservation
On the weekends. I'm sure
On the
during the
weekends.
week you can like.
and go to
Yeah,
Grape-
if you go
and
during
to
the week
Grapes
around
and
like
Grains.
1 p.m., noon.
The issue
you're
that I
good.
have, like I not the issue that I have, but like when I go out to these bars, I sometimes like everybody knows I don't drink, so I sometimes feel bad that I will say, not to toot my own horn, even if I'm getting a water, I'll still tip like $1. Like I have to
Okay.
give the waiter or waitress something.
What?
But like, yeah, if they're giving me a water, I mean, like I have to give them something. 'Cause they're
I've
still
never done that.
They're still serving me. They're still doing something.
Well,
you know
someone's
what I
always
mean?
getting my drinks for me because I don't want to be the guy that's like, yeah, I'll take a Shirley Temple. Like, I don't want to do that at all.
You don't want to deal
It's
with the
okay, though.
embarrassment.
Yeah.
I've done that though.
Well, I do have to say, I did a tremendous deed this weekend. I think that this might be the best thing
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever done. I saved a baby bird. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my story. There was a wounded baby bird in my backyard. Anybody who was with me this weekend knows all about it because I couldn't stop talking about it. But it was a very impactful moment in my life. I'm very touched by it. But really, what happened I think it was Friday night, and this bird was in the backyard, and this thing was hobbling around. It couldn't fly at all. It was, if you're watching this on video, you could see me. I'm like kind of twitching. That's what the bird was doing. Could not fly. Baby bird, super cute, but like I don't know what to do. So what I did is I looked up online what to do. Go figure. Wild concept. And I put on a glove. I picked up the bird. I put it in a shoebox. Cut holes in the shoebox. That's what you're supposed to do. Put like some leaves and stuff in it. And then I held it in my garage overnight, because that's what they told me to do while I was calling all these different veterinarians.
Yeah, animal hospitals.
And nobody was. This vet was telling me to call this vet, was telling me to call that vet, and call this hospital, and nobody would take it. But I found one. It was a volunteer only. They specialize with birds. Shout out Fellow Mortals Wildlife Hospital in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And they took him in the next day. They called me back, and I drove him up there. It took me like a half hour to get there. And they said that if I didn't bring him in, that he definitely wouldn't have made it through the night. So, and we named him Cornelius. So Cornelius.
I like that name a lot,
So he's
actually.
Cornelius Cap. Well, you know the reason why we came up with it, because remember in semi-pro when Cornelius got shot and he wounded his leg. So I was like, he's got a wounded leg, so we're gonna name him Cornelius. So yeah, that's my story from the weekend. I saved a bird.
Oh, you're so good.
Well, I don't even
You
want.
did a good deed.
It was a good deed. I don't want the praise for it, and that's not why I'm telling it. But I do think that if you can help a baby bird, like some people, I had some friends that were like, "What, dude? Like, just kill it, like, or just leave
Survival
it."
of the fittest.
Maybe this is me. Like I couldn't do
You got a little
it.
soft spot for the
I do.
animals.
I had a
Good.
little soft. No,
You know,
if it-
I've done that for a bunny.
Yeah, like bunny.
Yeah.
Like if it was like in all fair, if it was like a gross rodent, like a rat or something, not to just. I mean, like I don't care. Like that
so
thing.
he picks and chooses.
I do. I'll be the first
Rats
one
are
to
a
admit
little
it.
invasive.
Well, any invasive species or like any of the like I'm not dealing with it. Like sorry, not great, but like it's the way the cookie crumbles. But like a bird, dude, that's so innocent, and it was like a baby.
But
and
birds aren't
struggling.
real though.
Well, yeah. Well, this bird was real, and his name's Cornelius, and I hope to see him again one day.
Oh,
So
Cornelius.
he had a broken wing.
I don't know what he had. I think he had a broken. Well, they said he was. That's the thing. When I went there, they gave me a whole printout as to what was wrong with him. He was dehydrated. It was a whole laundry list.
Wow.
He was thin. He was shivering. He was underweight. He
probably had a broken
wounded.
wing and like could not eat or like do anything.
But hopefully they could nurse him back into good health, and he can fly away and
Fly like an eagle.
live a good happy life.
You said earlier you said you had a confession to make.
Yeah, you did.
And this is completely off topic. I like Lizzo's music. I like her
Which
music.
song? I do like her music
I like
too.
her music. I was listening to it this weekend when I was running. I'm like, this is actually
She
pretty
quit
good.
music.
What did she? I heard
Yeah.
there was some stuff about that, but
I'm
her
pretty
music,
sure she quit.
the stuff that she has right now, whatever. I didn't give it.
She's
the time
okay
of day.
though. There's better ones.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but I was enjoying her music on my run.
It's not
That's
my
my
first
confession.
Come on, you can't say like Sexy Red.
No, not
Get it
sexy,
sexy.
red. Not
Get it sexy.
Not sexy red, dude. I like Lizzo more than sexy red.
Okay.
Sexy red
Deal.
is not my style. But all right, before we get too off topic, let's get into the game.
Okay.
The meat and potatoes of the episode, and we'll start off with the would you rather. So, who wants to start us off?
Gordy.
All right,
Sorry.
That was gonna happen regardless. I already knew.
for sure.
Once you said who wants to start us off, you're like, oh, maybe it should be Gordy. And Sasha's like, I don't want to go first.
Yeah. So
So-
you're going first.
I'll go first.
On my nerves today.
Would you rather?
Yep.
I'm gonna start out with like an easy one. Would
Okay.
you rather live in a brownstone,
Like a walk up,
like a walk-up brownstone, or a managed / condo building?
like a big high rise.
Yeah, like those big high-rise buildings you see like downtown more.
Ooh. And they're equal. Okay, but
Equal rent.
Equal rent and equal like in terms of like nice, like how nice
Yeah, they're
they
both
are.
Both
like
modern.
they're both
Say
like
both modern.
same
Great
Yeah,
location.
same quality, like same type of interior features in a way, like dishwasher, lunch,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You know,
I say I've only lived in a walk up ever.
yeah,
Love them. But I think I would choose the building because of the amenities.
yeah. You
Yeah.
think
I know
so?
my
Yeah.
answer for sure.
What?
So, I like to work with a lot of people, but I'm really not a big people person. So I don't want to have to like see a lot of people in my building and be like, oh, I gotta say hi to them. Oh, I gotta say hi to them. Oh, I gotta talk to them.
True.
I have to, stop and chat.
Yeah, you
stop
would do
and
a-
chat.
You would be doing a lot of stop and chat.
Yeah.
So I'm a brownstone. Like, oh, there's only one other unit. I can kind of like figure out the times that they get home,
It
so I
is
can
more
avoid
homey,
them.
I think. In a
Yeah.
brownstone.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say though, for me, again, I don't want to get too much into the weeds here because then I'm going to be clear, like, oh, is this or that? But like, if I'm living in the city and I have the option, and it's like probably because I don't think I'm going to be in the city forever. Like eventually, when I raise a family or whatever. But for
Yeah.
the time being, yeah, I think I would go high rise.
Me too.
Just because I always grew up coming down here, and when you think of like big city, you think of like that life, where like I'd come down here with my family in the summers, and I'll be like, can you imagine like you point up or look up at one of the buildings and you point at them, and you're like, somebody lives up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's pretty sick. And one day I want to be able to do that. So I would go with the high rise. Not
Yeah.
the amenities I don't care about. The amenities from all the clients that I know that live in these buildings,
They don't
They
use
never
them.
use
they
them.
never use them. They never use
Nobody
them.
uses- I would
You don't use the game room?
No, like the only amenities that
I
ever
would use
really
the
get
pool in the
used
summer.
are like the pool,
The gym.
and the gym.
Yeah.
Everything else I feel like is.
Then I would have like no excuse not to go to the gym. And then
Then you would feel even more
then I
guilty
would
if you
feel even
didn't
more
go.
guilty.
Because you'd be like,
now I'm like, ugh.
yeah, it's
I gotta,
only
like,
I only
drive
have to.
there.
Yeah, now I don't have to. I literally go up in an elevator and I can get
Yeah.
there. So if you don't go,
Yeah.
then-
I've never lived above the highest floor I ever lived on was the 5th floor.
Yeah, I can't
I
imagine.
always
what-
live like low.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been living on the 2nd floor for
I've
a
never
while.
lived
I'm
in a
moving
hi-
to the 1st floor
Well,
actually.
I've never lived in like a high rise building.
Me neither.
Or high
Me
up,
either.
so it would be kind of
Hopefully
cool.
soon, eventually.
And I'm not afraid of heights, so that's a good. That's if you were afraid of heights, I think that would pretty much solidify your.
I'm not
answer.
afraid of heights, but I don't like being up that high.
No,
I would want to be like in the middle. I think.
like
Yeah,
what?
that's
Like if
too-
it was like
like-
40 floors in the whole building, like I'd be cool with like 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like right in that middle, right
Yeah.
in the
What,
sandwich
what,
between.
what
you
kind of
wouldn't
like answer?
You would-
What kind of answer is that?
You
What
wouldn't
does
want
it
to
even
be.
mean?
You wouldn't want to be in the
She could
penthouse.
do 25. 26 though.
No.
Gross.
Yeah, please
Gross.
only put me on the 25th.
Like, what kind of answer is
imagine
that?
her being the client and being like, so I want to live in a high rise, but it's got to be on the 25th floor.
Guys, I was not getting too off topic, but I was Kaplan's client like 4 years ago. This is before I was in real estate, obviously, and I think I was the worst.
No,
client.
no. And
No,
I'm not
I
just,
was bad. I
I'm
was
not
one of-
just
I was
saying
one
this
of the
because
bad
she's here.
cookies.
She wasn't the worst client. She's picky, but like,
Really?
I mean,
That's not what you told me.
yeah. Hey, simmer down over there. We were talking in confidence.
No, it was bad.
No, we weren't. You weren't the worst, but like
He goes, you weren't the worst.
You weren't the
but-
worst. You were just the second worst.
you were just a very, very close runner-up. No, I
True.
wasn't. Honestly, too, like every client's. Like there are obviously, this goes without saying, there's some clients that are easier to work with than others. Like, sorry, that's the way life is. But like, by and large, like, even the quote unquote more difficult ones, I feel like they're just sometimes things are difficult for different reasons.
Yeah.
It's not like one, like
never the same situation.
Sasha's one thing was in unit laundry. And like, given what we were looking for, like where we were looking and budget and everything,
Yeah,
like
it was
wasn't
a while
happening.
ago.
But
so the
it
budget
eventually,
was.
but it eventually,
But there's people with big
Budget.
budgets who are difficult because they want something specific.
Right,
So
right.
it's
Yeah.
but the
But
difference
then you
is,
can be picky
yeah,
when
the
you have
difference
yeah,
is
budget.
when you got-
that one I'm like cool
when you
with.
have when you have a big
Yeah.
budget, it's like, all right. Well,
But if you
I
have a small
understand.
budget, it's like
Yeah.
maybe
Beggars
be
can't be
more.
choosers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Be open-minded about more
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not open-minded.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
really?
Oh, shocker.
No.
No way.
Wait.
Wait,
What?
you're not open-minded?
Breaking news, guys.
Yeah, breaking news. Sasha is
Breaking
not
news.
open-minded. Oh, my gosh.
Oh no.
And in other news,
Oh.
the sky is blue.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, that was enough.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough railing. Yeah, because otherwise
just
she's
try
going to
later.
cry.
Not so fun when the rabbits got the gun, huh?
Turn it on you.
Take those freaking windshield wipers off.
Yeah. Actually, I need to take mine. Well, I'm in the sun, so I'm going to leave mine on. Gordy, I don't know why. You're just keeping them on because
I'm
you
so
like
comfortable. I sleep in these.
them.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not surprised by that.
All right, next one. You go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, I want you to go.
She doesn't have one yet. She doesn't have one yet. She does not have
Yeah.
one.
So I was like, oh, yeah, no, you go.
wanna know
You go
why?
while I sip my
Because
drink and think.
she's just thinking of the ideas that I said. She's like, dang, I really should have said what Gordy said. He's so smart.
Keep sipping
Man,
on
if he
that.
was 6
Keep
foot,
sipping
though,
on that coffee. Maybe that'll help you come
Yeah.
up with a question. Okay. This is a pretty specific one. So you have no directions. That's the prerequisite to this.
Okay.
No directions at all. For somebody who's like completely new to
Yeah,
Chicago.
yeah.
Would you rather try and navigate on the L or navigate through Lower Wacker?
The L.
And take
Oh,
yeah.
L
Yeah.
any day.
I never want to go
But
down
no
lower
maps
Wacker.
or anything. No
L.
directions.
The L.
Dude,
Yeah?
Lower
Yeah, because-
Wacker
yeah.
is so hard. Even when you are trying to navigate, it's still very difficult.
Yeah.
I hate lower Wacker. I avoid it at all
Yeah.
costs.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about Lower Wacker. Lower Wacker, if you understand it, which you have to understand like quantum physics to understand Lower Wacker, because that place is a maze.
Can I make a confession about Lower
But
Wacker?
the people who do, and it's always old people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
always
That
old
was
people
literally
that
what I
know
was
Lower
saying.
Wacker. They're like, oh, you just take the West, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what you're
I was
talking
gonna,
about.
I was gonna say I literally every time I go on there I miss my turn every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm
'Cause
like, do people
there's no
know?
signal down there,
That's
so
what
my
I'm saying.
GPS goes out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I pretty much do navigate lower Wacker without GPS.
Well, that's the thing, because it doesn't know if you're up or low, and then
Yes.
it starts bugging out. And your
Dude, and it feels
phone's-
like you're literally
your
like
phone's
in a
doing-
never-ending like just loop where you're just going in a circle down there. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like I was already here.
I got
But
my car towed once.
Devil's
and I
advocate,
had
if
to-
you
In
don't
Lower
know what,
Wacker?
Devil's
That's where
advocate,
your car gets towed to.
yeah, there's a
Wait, it gets towed to Lower Wacker?
yeah, there's a low. What do they call
Yeah.
it?
And it's like
Does
the
Tow yard.
sketchiest thing ever.
What?
I went there and it's literally like a little shack.
With like a
And they're
window
like, yeah,
and everything.
You owe us $300 in cash only. There's no ATM.
Cash only. I like that business.
Cash only.
Interesting.
I go, is this a scam?
Somebody
Probably.
check their mattresses. But yeah, but the playing devil's advocate though, you take the L the wrong way or don't know where you're going, you could.
No, but it's pretty because it
End
just
up
goes
on the wrong
like
side.
it just
Yeah.
like, you know.
Oh, that's what a train does. Yeah, do that again. That's a good. That's
Just
a good.
goes like this. It's
I
like-
didn't know a train was a grandfather clock.
Yeah,
Goes like
it literally
that.
just goes like this.
Oh yeah. What
Well,
if you
it's
take,
also written on the top. I mean, personally, sometimes
Yeah,
when
but
you do.
I know, but I'm saying for the sake of the argument, I said no directions.
no directions.
You don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
You're just trying to
Ah,
navigate.
that's tough.
So what would you choose?
What would
you
you
lick
choose
your
then?
finger? I would honestly, I would say Lower Wacker because to me it's like, yeah, Lower Wacker, again, I know it's confusing. I don't even take Lower Wacker. I have no clue where to go. The only people who understand it, if you understand Lower Wacker Drive and you're under the age of 65, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're lying to yourself.
You're
We're
lying to
probably
yourself.
like really overcomplicating it, and it's like definitely
No,
like
I-
four turns.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No,
Yeah.
no.
But
I just, like,
don't
hate
get
going
it.
down
because
there.
I'm the thing is I know my way around the city well enough. I don't know Lower Wacker, so I do need a GPS. And the GPS, my phone starts like bugging out. It starts looking like the bird that I rescued over the weekend. It starts spazzing.
Starts playing
And,
Nickelback.
that would be the best part about it. But I would say that you can't really. All you do if you do get screwed up on Lower Wacker is you take an exit out and then you're back up
That's
on the
true.
street somewhere in the
That's
middle of
true.
the city.
Yeah.
Right? You take the L the wrong way. I took the L the wrong way when I was at DePaul, and I was at the Jackson stop, and it was right when I was down there, and I went down. I went south more instead of going north back up to Lincoln Park. And let me tell you, I was
It's the fun
eyes
part of
wide
town.
open. Eyes wide open. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've definitely done that
Yeah,
on
taking the
accident.
train
Like
the
my
wrong
first
way.
year at DePaul, I like really. You always have to go toward Howard. That's the way back
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
where
to
we
go
were living
north,
at the
yeah.
time, and I definitely took the wrong way, multiple times.
School of hard knocks, though. That's the way you learn.
Yeah.
You know, you mess
For
up.
I don't miss the L. I
neither.
have taken it since. I'll take it like on occasion, but I do try to avoid
I haven't.
it.
I haven't taken it in like 5 years.
Yeah, I haven't taken the.
Well,
Allen
sometimes
card.
when it's like there's like for example for St. Patrick's Day, I wanted to just go walk around the city during the day that day.
Yeah.
I'm not driving, and I'm not going to take a $50 Uber.
Respect.
For
That's
10
good.
minutes.
That's good.
And saving the environment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I took the
Respect.
train.
I don't know
again.
if that's saving the environment.
Yeah, it is. Compared to driving or Ubering,
What
because
if-
it's all. It's like a mega
Yeah.
carpool.
Yeah,
Kind of, but it's still emitting.
the fumes emitting. From
You
the
know
car and
what?
the
You know
traffic.
what? Over there, I don't want to hear from you.
Oh, I'm just saying,
Just let
technically
Sasha have done a
speaking,
good deed and let's be done.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
hate
take
taking the
Gordy's
L.
idea
I-
now.
Oh,
I don't have one.
she didn't. Wait, so then I got to think of a new one.
Yeah, you do. You do. Unfortunately, because you
Fine,
know what?
go ahead.
You had two. You had
Life,
two.
life is unfair.
So you're gonna take my
Life-
other
life-
one
life is
that I
unfair.
was gonna use.
Yeah, life is unfair.
Okay, wait. No.
Yeah,
let me
life
think.
sucks.
No, let Sasha do
Okay,
it because
let me
I
think really quick.
No,
Okay.
take my idea. I'll think of one.
All right.
Okay,
do-
okay.
Take my idea. Take
Okay.
my idea.
We're gonna have.
Would
we're
you
gonna,
rather have?
Just take
Sorry.
it. Just take it. No, take it.
We already kind of said this in a
No,
previous
I
video.
have
Okay.
like 4 new ideas in my head. So
Okay,
go
go.
ahead.
Oh god.
No, you do yours.
Okay, would you rather have central AC and
Uh-huh.
heating, or what was it?
Well, it's not my
But
idea
it's your,
anymore.
it's your idea. So you have to be.
Wait, so you're taking my idea and you don't even know it? How can you take it if you don't know it?
Or in unit
changed
laundry, or
Central heat AC.
But I
AC
changed it, though.
or in unit laundry.
Oh.
It's a good
I
one.
would say in unit laundry
Yeah.
immediately because I'm cool with the little window.
But
things.
okay, but alternatively, you don't have in-unit laundry, but you have central heat. If you have in-unit laundry, do you have any heat or AC? Clarifying question.
You have windows. You can put a little AC unit in there.
That's true, but what about heating?
No.
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 Radiator.
No.
Radiator.
No. No.
No heating.
No.
See, that's a curveball.
Radiator.
No.
What
Yeah, like the-
buildings have no heating?
There's buildings that have like you have to put your own little.
What?
What?
A little what? A stove?
A space heater?
I was in one but this is in the suburbs though, so I guess that's different.
Yeah, a space heater?
Yeah, space heater.
What are you living in an oven?
Yeah, what?
An easy bake oven?
I was in the suburbs. I did a showing. There was no heat.
There was no heat in the
No
building.
heat in the building.
Well, okay, I'm sure it exists.
Yeah, but not really.
but not really.
Okay,
But-
fine. You get the heat panels.
And a window unit.
Yeah.
No, you
No
don't
window.
get the
You
window.
can buy a
You have to
window unit,
install
though.
it yourself because
Ins-
there's no wall units. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm going, but and then laundry and building is the alternative other one. Like it's.
Sure.
I need these clarifying questions because I know the viewers out there are
Building,
wondering
but in
too, or I'm just
basement.
overthinking
But in
it.
basement.
In basement. I'm going
Outside. Have to walk outside.
Have to walk outside, down the stairs, into the basement.
ghosts.
Yes.
Ghosts.
Oh, curveball.
And
there's a
rats.
guy in there
and
named
rats.
yeah rats. And there's a guy that lives
There's
in there
always
named
rats.
There's a guy that lives in there named Sugar Lips.
Oh, and
Guys, wait! If you watched the last couple of, I'm wearing a sugar lip today.
dude, yeah,
I've had this shirt since I was like 12.
I've heard Sugar Lips so many times.
I'm sure there's guys in jail named Sugar Lips.
Yeah, that would be my prison name, Sugar Lips.
No, you're Prison Mike.
Prison Mike. I'm Dirty Mike and the boys.
I know
I
my
don't know.
answer.
Okay, but to get back to your answer, I would go with
I know
I'd go
what
with
you want.
Central.
Yeah, I
I'd go
know.
with Central heating and AC.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal
You don't
with.
have laundry now.
I don't have laundry
You
now.
don't understand.
Have you ever had a window or wall unit before?
You don't get it.
I have a wall unit.
No,
right
no,
now.
a window unit. I mean,
Well, it's like
I
the
have.
same. It's like the same
It's
thing.
not the same thing.
I have.
You don't think they're the same? They're
No.
pretty much the
Because
same
I
thing.
did a
No.
window unit, it's way different. Remember my apartment senior year?
loud.
Well, you also lived in like a McDonald's Happy Meal box. I mean,
I
that's
wish I
Gordy's
was- yeah.
apartment. Gordy's apartment.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm
that-
sorry.
Yeah, that
You could-
was.
I'm a simple
somebody would
guy.
have to pay me to live there.
I'm a simple guy.
Speaking of easy bake ovens, that's what like his
it was
I
the
don't
size
need
of
anything.
this
his
room.
oven was so small it looked like one.
I don't need anything. I
It
literally.
was so
It
tiny.
was it looked like the Keebler factory.
Do you
in
know I
there.
used to
Everything was
work out in my
miniature.
kitchen? I used to do like sit-ups and push-ups in the
What?
kitchen because I would use.
Gordy, the apartment was
'Cause I had
a
no
12
space.
by 12 room.
It was small, but it was cost efficient and. So, like sidetrack on this, the cost of living in America has gotten so expensive
Yeah.
that I think that is the future of so many new developments and so many new
100%.
buildings.
Yeah.
They're like
Dude,
micro
oh my god! I
apartments.
didn't even tell you. So I went to an office converted into apartments. It is so weird.
Yeah.
like
So weird.
The units are like weird.
Yeah, well, they're never
'Cause
gonna.
they weren't
They're not gonna be
supposed to
cooked.
be.
Yeah, they're not. Gonna
but
be
it's just
cooked.
like I understand the idea and the concept of like doing that to create more living for
Yeah.
for people. But when I walk in, I'm like, man, I don't know if I could live in this. Like,
Yeah.
I literally feel like I'm working in like a cubicle,
Yeah, you're
and my
like-
Windows computer's about to turn on.
Why am I sleeping next to a stapler? Why is this print? Why is this thing printing in the middle of the night?
Literally, I just
Yeah.
All right, next one.
I never answered. I literally never answered.
His own, well, it's-
Take it easy over there, all right?
First, she takes your question. Now she's pressuring you to answer. It just never.
No,
ends.
she just said no. Now say your idea. Say your idea.
Yeah, but I do want you to say your idea because I want to hear it.
Okay, but let me answer this from Central for sure. Central AC and heating because I
Okay.
lived with the window unit and I had a horrible experience because I lived. My unit really did suck because I lived literally over our dumpster in the building.
Oh,
And
that's what we call
That's
curb.
the air
That's
that
what
was
that's what we
filtering.
that
call.
was the year that was filtered. I'm like,
That's what we call curb appeal.
literally, literally. I'm like, it smells horrible in here. I'm like, do I smell bad? Yes, probably. But it was definitely from the dumpster. And then I didn't realize that the window. So when you put on a window unit, you have like the shades that go across to
Yep.
completely mold to the window. My shades only stopped it partially, so you can open air was coming through. And I was like, whatever. I was at class one day. Then I had to go work at shout out Benny's. Work at Benny's after. I got home. There was a million flies.
Oh.
In my apartment, just everywhere, and I was just like,
I'm
I
sorry.
literally was like
I would've
freaking
moved
out.
out that day.
But I turned into Rambo. I put on my bandana, put on the eye black. I went like this, and I just killed like a million
You
flies.
went crazy.
I went nuts.
I respect that. Well, that's a good answer, Sasha. We already know your answer because
Yeah.
I dealt with
Laundry.
you as a
I
client.
said it immediately.
Yeah.
Laundry.
laundry.
Immediately.
Laundry.
But why? Like I don't.
I don't
Get,
why
is
that.
it
Because
What's
I
the difference?
Okay,
if
do
you,
so
if
much
you had to
laundry.
walk down the stairs, what's the difference?
But if you I think it's different if you
Oh,
own. Listen,
okay.
if you
all right, take it easy.
In all
over
fairness,
there.
if you own a place, like when I buy,
Let me
buy
tell
a
you.
home,
Let me-
for sure, like it needs to have in your
Kaplan,
laundry.
do you
Like, while
understand?
I'm
Do you
I'm
understand,
24.
Kaplan?
Let me tell you. Let me. Shh.
I'm gonna let her explain.
Okay.
You're on.
I've lived in apartments with the AC units and like the radiator heat. Totally fine. I'm great with it. The AC units work just fine. They're just a little loud, but it's no problem. I can sleep through a tornado, so
Yep.
it doesn't matter. In unit laundry, having my laundry machine, like knowing only my clothes have been there. Well, I know they only.
Why? They're all
haven't,
getting
but
cleaned.
I don't know. It's like icky to me.
Tweaks you out.
It tweaks me out, especially the ones in the basements. Like, there's definitely rats down there for sure. There was in the one I used to live in.
There was probably
I
rats. There
refuse.
was in ours, Gordy, sophomore year. There was probably rats in our basement.
Dude,
Yeah.
remember that machine would just like flood every time we
yeah,
used
that
it?
thing was. That
I
thing
also
was
do so
nuts.
many loads of laundry. Like, I'll wash my sheets like once a week. My
but-
clothes, like
You wash your sheets once a week?
I know, but my
Yeah.
my point, Gordy hasn't
Well,
washed his in
that's-
6 months.
once a week or once every other week.
Okay, that's normal.
That's-
Once every other week is, I think, normal.
Oh, I thought it was like a once a month thing that
Well,
you do this.
And if Gordy says once a month, that means it probably hasn't been
Every like
it's been,
three, 6
3.
months.
He's on a quarterly basis.
Honestly,
whenever he's paying
2025 will be the
Gordy's
first
like,
time.
Gordy's like, whenever I pay my taxes, I'll pay.
It's such a pain to like. It's like
I
you
know
gotta
it's a
wash
pain.
this, then you gotta wash.
Yeah, so I know it's a pain, and I have like a huge I have like a duvet cover and shit.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
No, I swore this episode. I'm not proud of it, but you know, you live and you
I
learn.
didn't even like hear it.
What's
but,
a do? What's a do?
You know, like the fluffy, like covers you get at the hotel.
I know what a duvet cover is because
So,
I'm
like, you have to
cultured.
put it inside a cover, whatever.
I've never heard of that before.
I know you haven't.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Gordy's got
I know what a blanket
Gordy's got
is.
navy-
Focus on your meal
Gordy's
prep.
got navy blue sheets and a race car bed.
Gordy, do you have navy blue sheets?
Gray.
Okay.
What's wrong with navy blue sheets?
There's
There's
a
like a
stereotype.
trend, a
There's a stereotype of
If you're
the
a
navy
dude,
blue
I've
sheets
heard of- if
and
you're a
like
dude with
one
navy-
flat pillow that's like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I sleep with 5 pillows on
Do
my
you
bed.
have a headboard?
I have a
Yes.
headboard.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
good.
we're normal.
We're good.
Well, it's like
relatively.
not like the one that goes high up. It's just like a tiny little one.
Okay. Well, you
It's a
have
headboard.
one. Okay, we're good. Thank
Yeah,
God.
we are good.
Oh,
I
thank
know.
God.
At least we have that.
All right.
Whoa, that was like that was weird.
Gordy, I want you to give us another one.
Okay.
I'm looking at my.
All right. Wait. I lost it, but I can gain it back right now. Hold on.
You got this. I think it was the dish.
Ooh, no, but that you kind of took my. I have a good
No.
one. So
Okay.
this is like they're two bad ones. I like this. Would you rather
Okay.
live above a nightclub, or you have to live?
This is gonna be something stupid. I can already tell he has no clue what he's saying. This kid's speaking Japanese right now.
No. Would you rather have to live above the most popular nightclub
Okay.
in Chicago, or you would have to live below a family of 3 kids, all toddlers?
Oh, okay. That's actually not
Nightclub.
horrible. You'd rather live with the nightclub
Yeah.
than the toddlers?
At this point in my life, then
So I was like, F them kids.
That's actually a good one. That's it. This is a tough
well,
one.
also like maybe the kids are good, then I can
Yeah,
get
but you
some
don't understand.
babysitting
It's a
money.
nightclub. Like, it's all night. Like, you're never going to get sleep.
I can,
It's only during
I
the
can
week.
sleep through
and
anything.
it's only during the weekends, right?
Yeah.
Nightclubs don't really go on. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't
I don't know about-
I can sleep through anything. Like noise is not a factor when I go to bed.
But
Your literally your room is going to be shaking.
I'd rather be with
It's like
the.
I'm just going to bed.
What?
I don't know. Is the family nice?
No, they hate you.
Oh, okay. that's an important.
No, like
tidbit.
you asked
That
you
was so
asked them one
aggressive.
time. You were like, "Hey, could
You
you
need
tell
a
your kids to
babysitter.
stop like stomping around?" And they were just like yelling at you about
Yeah.
it.
They were yelling at me because their kids are being obnoxious.
They're like, "Oh, excuse me, they're toddlers. What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, punt. I would say punt them.
I'd be like, "Drop them off at Six Flags for the day."
I would say take them and put them in a.
And you know they're like the
I
bad
would say,
type of
I would
kids.
say I would say put them in a shoebox and take them to Fellow Mortals Wildlife Hospital in Lake Geneva.
But you know they're like bad kids too, because they're like the kids where whenever you go on like the mall or amusement parks, they're on like the leashes. You know those kids that are on leashes.
That was you. You were
I
on
wish,
leash?
dude. That'd be sick.
Oh gosh.
Barking at
Um,
everybody.
I mean,
No,
I would say probably I'd still probably rather live with.
These kids
I
get
do
up early
I
though.
I do nightclub.
Okay.
It's crazy, because at least I can meet people. You know,
Yeah.
I don't hate a night. Like I know from these things, it makes it sound like I'm like a complete like
No, you got- they
Ebenezer
still go out.
Scrooge, like just like a old like. I don't mind going to a club if it's with the right people and like the music isn't just.
You're not
like,
going to the club. You're literally living there.
I know you're living at
That's
the
a
club.
difference.
My life is a party. My home is the club.
I've never heard that
Party.
song.
Never heard that song?
No.
Yeah, that would be my
but
life.
it's different because
Because
you're
you listen to Nickelback and that's
yeah.
it.
not and WWE theme songs. It's
Same
different.
genre.
It's because you're not going to it. You're living in it.
So okay, we know your answer
Gordy,
then.
these are our answers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am
but
I-
like you're not. You guys
You're
are just
arguing
like you're. But
about
you're
my
no.
answer.
You're saying, oh, I like going to the club with friends. Okay,
I'm
but
not
you're
saying
gonna
I
get
even-
sick of it. You're
I-
gonna get
No,
sick
I'm
of
gonna
it.
love
How do you
it.
know? How do you know me?
You're gonna get home, and be like, ah, long day at work. My back hurts. Just I had to carry groceries.
yeah,
5
but
blocks.
I'd rather deal with.
And then
with
you just hear this
oons.
whole stuff.
Yeah,
I
instead
love
of hearing
Tsunami.
Yeah, I'd rather hear tsunami than wah, and then a bunch of kids running up and down like it's a bowling alley.
Yeah, that because the music at least like is consistent,
Yeah, it's
and
consistent.
I can go to bed with it.
Yeah.
The
Toddlers,
the
for
toddlers
sure.
are like,
Are you
don't
kidding
know
me?
if they're gonna scream the next second.
What are you talking? Sasha puts AirPods in and listens to John Summit
Yeah,
to help her
that's
go to
true.
sleep.
I'm not-
Anyways.
Okay, wait.
I
You're
get
not like
this.
totally wrong.
Oh, God.
Jeez,
But
how do you listen to
sometimes
that
before I go
bed?
to bed? Like I'll put AirPods in, like and like listen to music for like 30 minutes before
Watch
I
the
go to bed.
2024
But the music
set of
I listen to
Electric
is like,
Forest.
and I like am like, time for sleep.
that
and I'm
was
like,
your-
You ever think about like maybe not listening to music, just reading a book or something?
No,
I do
no.
that
Why
too.
would you do that?
I read the book first, and then I listen to the music, and I'm like, all right, good
You-
mood. Let's go to bed.
I like this reading like Goodnight Moon
Get
before
myself
bed.
in like a good
That's
headspace
a good
before
one.
I go to bed. You know?
You don't have to tell me you're preaching to the choir. I'm all
That
in
sounds
that
like more
headspace.
get myself into a good
I'm all
headache
about-
before
I'm
I go
all-
to bed.
Yeah, I'm all
I
about-
do put it on full volume too.
What?
You're just between that and the amount of caffeine you're probably consuming.
Dude, she literally her blood
This
is
is my
literally
second coffee
coffee.
today.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is technically my second too, but
Nice, that's great. How about you eat a meal sometime so you're not fucking leaking?
I did
All
just
right.
eat, but I am hungry again.
Oh my god.
All right, I have another one.
Would you
Okay.
rather? Wait, no. I think Sasha should go because
I don't think she has one. I'm trying to throw her a line here.
I don't want to throw her a line. I'm trying to cut that line. Cut that line.
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
She's paused. She's doing the
I bet you I could
she's
probably
doing
do, like-
she's doing the mannequin challenge.
I bet you I probably could do like a third one.
I have a good
Well,
one.
Go,
okay,
do
go,
it.
go then.
I think why
And then I'll go after
I
you.
have two.
Oh, I thought you had one.
Well, we have to wrap it up here soon because we are running, but we have a little bit more time.
Okay, go.
Would you rather prime time? The teams are at their peaks. Go to a Bulls game or a Blackhawks game. I mean, I don't want to do
Blackhawks.
baseball, and I don't want to do
Bears game.
Bears. I don't want to
No.
do Bears because
Why?
Bears is
Why?
the stadium's way
You
bigger.
said
There's
that.
only
Shut up. You're
I
like the
didn't-
annoying toddler.
I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you are the annoying.
Where am I
toddler.
supposed to pay my nails?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can do that wherever you would like. You can
Blackhawks for me.
Blackhawks for you.
What was the
Gordy?
other? Wait,
Blackhawks or
who?
Bulls? Prime time. I'm talking like
Blackhawks.
best eras ever of each
Hands
team.
down. Like 2016 Blackhawks.
It's tough for me. I'm a huge hockey. fan.
Wait. Can I ask
Hockey
a
is-
question?
I don't love watching
Can I ask a
sport.
question though?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like? Does it have to be like the current rosters, or can we talk about older teams?
I'm saying it's the best era of the team that
because the Bulls '90s era might be one of the greatest like
teams
dynasty runs they've ever had.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a tough one for me. Like, could you imagine seeing Michael Jordan? Like, I would take Michael. I would take a
I
Michael
have to go
Jordan game.
Bulls because you literally have one of the most recognizable names in the entire universe on your home squad.
Yeah.
Dominating, winning 6 championships, never losing a championship.
I know.
Like the city was like through the
I
roof.
know.
Granted, I'm not hating the Blackhawks.
Yeah, their run was-
it's literally like 1A,
Neck and
1A minus.
Yeah.
Because it is insane. The Blackhawks one was incredible. We got to see it, which was incredible.
I have to like, and this is gonna shock most of you because everybody who knows me knows I come from a hockey family.
Yeah.
I love hockey. Then speaking of hockey, you got Game 7 tonight.
Game 7.
I'm pumped. Hammer the Oilers, and I'm gonna
Oilers.
have Pat cut this out if they end up losing anyway. So it
no,
won't
we're not
matter.
cutting it.
I'm-
I almost wore my jersey and I literally
But-
said no.
but-
Wait, you want them to win?
Oilers, yeah, I want the Oilers to win. Just 'cause I have money on them.
you don't want the
tonight.
Cats?
I don't
Meow.
want the cats. I don't want the cats.
Meow.
Now I definitely don't want the cats because this kid's meowing and licking his arm. But yeah, I would have to go with prime time. We're talking prime time. Now,
Yeah.
an everyday game, Blackhawks all day. Prime time though, best teams. I have to go with the Bulls game because I
Okay.
think of the MJ era.
Yeah.
Could you
Uh,
imagine going
MJ,
to
Scotty, Rodman,
Yeah,
like seeing
dude,
that.
crazy.
I still choose Blackhawks.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's a
Only
it's a
simply
fair pick.
because of like sure, like those people would be cool, very cool to see. I'm not like discrediting that, but also like just watching sports. Like obviously, I don't watch sports like you guys do. I
don't watch sports.
But I think like the energy at hockey games
Yeah.
is just unmatched.
Yeah.
It's it's like when they score, it's so crazy. Like
'Cause it's
when you're at
different.
a basketball game, it's like
Yeah.
all right, point.
Well, and
just
it's
back
like
and forth,
constant,
back and forth.
scoring.
Yeah, it's constant
So-
scoring. It's just like really intense in hockey games because it's so fast paced, and it's like really intense when they score. 'Cause
I know.
It's there's a lot. Like it weighs more when they score.
Oh,
You know
well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
like when you score like a goal in the third period when it was a tie game,
Right.
it changes the whole outcome
Like
of
a
the game.
high
Exactly.
scoring hockey game is anything over like 6-7 goals.
Yeah.
In basketball, there's
It could go to the hundreds,
Yeah.
200s sometimes.
And it only gets like super intense towards the end of a basketball
Yeah.
game.
True.
So I like that hockey is literally intense
Builds
the
it up.
entire way through.
It's a good
Unless
point.
they're like.
But you hear that Bulls
Dying
intro
or
music
losing.
though,
Yeah.
like, and you hear, yeah, you
You
hear
know,
that
like,
Bulls
da,
intro.
da, 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 da. You don't like that one?
No,
No,
that,
no,
I,
that-
Chelsea I have a,
Go ahead.
I
know,
cannot
know.
stand Chelsea
Go ahead.
Dagger. I know because I'm not. People think that because I'm from Chicago and I like hockey that I'm automatically like a huge Blackhawks fan. I really don't care about the Blackhawks. I like
You like all teams.
I like watching hockey, and I like Sidney Crosby. That's like my so therefore.
we know that. We know
ergo,
that.
I like
Yeah.
the Pittsburgh Penguins, I guess. But I
I'm a
don't
huge
really care about
Oilers
them.
fan.
But Chelsea
Always.
Dagger is ungodly annoying. It's
Yeah,
an
it
annoying
is.
song. I'm sick of it.
But it was cool seeing, the Blackhawks
It's such
winning.
a vibe though when you're there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But whatever. It's still cool to see. That was a good argument though. I could fall
Why
on
didn't you
both
say
sides.
the Bears though?
Thank
I'm
you.
a little bit like
Because you can't add the Bears in that because they don't play at the same stadium, so it's not an equal comparison,
Okay.
right? It's a way
you could
bigger.
do the Bears or the Chicago Fire. The Chicago Fire play there.
You can't do that. That's
You
different.
can't.
You can't compare
That's
them.
not-
That's like unfair.
was
That's like
stupid.
Mike Tyson fighting a toddler.
Yeah.
That's not.
Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
He's not fighting. The match is done. I think he withdrew.
What?
I think Mike Tyson's last I
Why?
heard. I don't know. I think he got hurt or something. I mean, I don't know. Again, I could be wrong. That's just what I
don't
heard.
know.
But anybody else have any more, or do you want to wrap it
Sasha,
up?
I think Sasha maybe
gave
gives us
one,
one.
and that was her
I
contribution,
think
and
Sasha
it
should
wasn't
give
even
us another.
hers.
It was my
Guys, I'm
idea.
really sorry.
And the worst is
It's
Sasha's
one of
always the
those
one.
days.
She's like, "Guys, come prepared so we can
Yeah.
record right away." And
Well, you
okay.
want to hear something funny? She literally said to me, "You better have ideas," and I had two off the bat that I just
Yeah.
cranked out. And she looked at me like, "Excuse me, you're not
You
supposed to
make
be like
me
that."
seem like I'm so incredibly rude to you guys.
No, not at all.
No. Everybody knows you're not. You're
not
team
a
mom.
girl.
Everybody's like, no.
Never.
You're
I'm
team
not wearing
mom.
sunglasses because I'm not rolling my eyes or anything.
Oh God, I'm sorry. You know what? Today's one of those days where I'm just like off my game.
It's just
a
one of
little
those
bit.
days.
So can you
Um,
have
Fred
one?
Durst said.
One idea?
Okay, let me just think here. Okay. Okay.
That's not an idea. That's just pretending like
Does
you have
that-
an idea to keep thinking
I
to
think-
make us think that
I
you
think
have an
that
idea.
means it's time to wrap it up.
I
think
probably
that's
could
what this
do-
means.
I feel
'Cause
like I
now
could
she's
do
gonna
another
laugh for
one.
5 minutes. That's going to bring us to 40, 45 minutes in the episode at least, and I don't think we can do it. Unless you want to add one more. Go
I
ahead.
Would
might
you
have a
rather?
good idea.
Would
Oh,
you
Sasha,
rather?
Oh.
Sasha from the parking lot.
Oh.
Okay.
I actually have a good one though.
Like this doesn't really have to do with like real estate though. It's just Chicago.
Okay, that's
Is
fine.
that fine? Because
Yeah.
you kind of
Yeah.
did that with the sports.
Yeah, the sports.
Okay, so would you rather? It's kind of a restaurant thing. Would you rather go to like a rooftop restaurant
Okay.
or like one on the river?
Oh.
Ooh.
Rooftop or river? River.
Really?